very, very hardest thing that you've ever done in your whole life is watching your child suffer. And the Ronald McDonald House makes me and gives me the ability to be the best parent I can be at the very worst moment in my child's life.
I don't know how we would be managing our lives and our daily routine without being able to stay here. If we had to go home every night and commute to the hospital or stay in a hotel or stay in I know people who stay in the waiting room, who stay in their cars.
This house has given us the chance to stay together. When you have to choose between being with your child who's in the hospital or you have to choose between being with your kids who are well at home, that's a hard choice for any family to have to make.
You just look at her face and know that she's a miracle, and I needed to be there. I couldn't be away from her. So it's just, I don't know what we would have done. I don't know what we would have done without the house.
We do go back and forth quite often, 5 to 6 times a day. And it's so nice that the Ronald McDonald House is just, right across the street. It's truly a blessing.
I usually come up here, I'm usually pretty stressed first coming in. I have gotten hugs from MA when I've come in at 7 o'clock at night in tears.
They're taking care of you. The only thing they're not doing for you is coming in and waking you up and, getting you dressed. Because everything else is basically done for you here.
It's truly a home away from home. You come here, it's peaceful, it's comforting, it's supporting, it's wonderful.
When you talk and meet with other people here in the house, you realize that, okay, if they can get through their situation, you can get through yours. So, it's just a whole nother network of support that, had the house not been here, you would never have that support.
We had an Afghani freedom fighter staying at the house. He had never seen a stove, a washing machine, anything. We had to teach him how to do everything, plus he didn't speak English. And then we had a mother from Detroit whose child died. He went over to her, put his arm around her and said, "You are my sister and I love you." And this is what happens at a Ronald McDonald House.
I really dedicate myself to juggling and figuring out whatever I can do to get everybody in. I use my lounges as bedrooms. I have locks on them.
Turning a family away is probably the hardest part of my job. I would be more than happy to make sure that every family that needed a place to stay had a place to stay.
Kind of makes you feel a little better when your family's there.
There is no way, and I'm convinced of this, that we would have made it the way we did without being able to come into the Ronald McDonald House.
It's just like being around family.
You always hope for a good day.
Don't always get it.
This is the nicest place I never want to come back to.
The new house in downtown Chicago with 80-some bedrooms is going to be the most amazing thing for the city. To think of all the people who've never been serviced by Ronald McDonald House that'll be able to, it's just unbelievable.
If it weren't for the Ronald McDonald House, I don't know what I'd do. I just don't know what I'd do.